So I'm Christina Livingston with East Key Realty, and I've been in the industry for about 20 years doing short sales and regular real estate. We were able to get them offers above and beyond what they needed, so they were able to move on. One was an estate, so the sister was able to successfully close out an estate, and the other one was really cool because I got to help a first-time home buyer move into a new home. This is a very kind of newer thing that us agents are learning about, the creative financing world. 100% would recommend John and his team to work with. If you have a property that's been sitting on the market for a while, he could probably offer you some assistance what to do creatively.
So before I met Jonathan and his team, just real estate agent working in the Lakes region, I had no experience with creative finance or any other creative strategies to get homes sold. As an agent as well, I was always looking for different angles and different strategies to help homeowners as well, because just having one strategy, it doesn't always work. Having multiple strategies helps, and that's where an investor like Jonathan and his team can come in and help. Not only do you cast a wider net for this property, more buyers see it. It doesn't only have to be a cash deal, which is usually what the off-market properties go. It's just cash deal because investors don't have to deal with financing. You open up a bigger pool of buyers, and you add an extra property to the inventory on market. You give the buyers another opportunity to purchase a home.
My name is Alexa Deely. I am a real estate agent. I'm also an investor, and I have been in the real estate industry for 12 years now. So I have done multiple creative finance deals. The majority of them have come from Unlock Home Project. I vary between owner financing. I've done all sorts of different types of creative financing. Basically, what happened was the seller was way behind in payments. There was $2.9 million in IRS liens on the property, and John and his team were able to remove all of that with the IRS and get it to the closing table. So we ended up saving the seller from a pre-foreclosure, so their credit wasn't impacted anymore. Got them out of the terrible situation that they were in. I have a beautiful primary home now, and everybody's happy, so it was kind of a win-win for everybody. So working with John and his team, I can't say enough great things about them. Coming from the agent space, where we're kind of in a changing market, I think it's very important for agents to have this sort of help in their back pocket, whether it's foreclosure or they're underwater or anything like that. There's always a creative way to save sellers. They do not have to go into foreclosure. They do not have to file bankruptcy. There are ways to get out of this situation, and I would highly recommend every agent to work with them. They've been great.
It was super easy working with John and his team. They do a lot of upfront work, but John does a really good job teeing up sellers and helping them understand that we're here to help and go through the process together. I definitely recommend going through this process. With everything that's changing in our industry now, we really need to be thinking outside of the box. So to have somebody like John and his team working with us, it's a great opportunity to learn different avenues to help homeowners.
Now I have multiple tools in my tool belt to present to a seller and be able to help them actually close their transaction. Because if I didn't know these strategies, not only one, I wouldn't have these opportunities. The communication's great. They have a genuine interest of putting the seller's interest before their own. They go above and beyond. They'll go to a property, they'll clean it out, they'll have the dumpsters dropped off. Him and I even went out to a property one time and we cleaned out the whole property for the seller. And not just that one, but multiple times we've done that. So when I say care, that's the type of care and effort him and his team puts in to make sure that the seller gets the best results possible.